I don't know why that
We we
is.
we are live. We are live.
We're live. Wow. I
Don't
tell
turn
you,
away. We are live.
yeah, I try my best. I try my best as I'm putting together the material and stuff to make sure that um, Dorothy, do you know what you're writing about? Yeah, I do know what I'm writing about. Today, I'm writing about 12 ways of building the strong entrepreneur in you. Okay. So, how much of that really sunk in? So, I don't know. I don't know. We're going to see. Sometimes I have to ad lib. Okay. In order to keep things going. But that's just the way I am. I like to, I always like to be in charge, but I also like to keep the things rolling. So, first of all, let me say welcome to Porch Talk Live Worldwide with the fabulous Camille Robb. And our host, Stacy Paley, is out of town on business. But guess what? We're going to do this anyway with
That's right.
you. Long as we got you, guess what? We can do this. Okay. So let me kind of go through a few things with you right quickly. I just want to kind of let you know what we've got going on. We've got our last event, maybe let me say
Maybe.
maybe. It's supposed to be the last event of the year. It's called Celebrating Women with Influence. Okay. And it's September the 23rd. We would love for you to come and join us and have a little fun with us. We always have a little music playing in the beginning, getting to know each other as we learn and laugh together. So I'm looking so forward to it. When you look in the comment section, you'll actually see where I've already put the information. So, Celebrating Women of Influence, September 23rd, 2022 at 12 noon Central. And you can go to Eventbrite. Here's the link here that will actually help you to get your ticket. Now, the tickets are pretty easy to buy. They're not that expensive. Okay. So I definitely want you guys to come over and just join in with us. We call it Porch Talk Friends and Family Reunion, where everybody comes together and we just enjoy ourselves. So, hey, don't hide out. Come on over. I'm going to give the fabulous Camille a chance to say hello to everyone. And guess what? We are going to get started with today's talk. Hello, Dr. Amber Ann. I'm telling you, it's been a while. Great to see you here. So, Camille, come on, say hello to us, and then we're going to get started.
I don't know about you guys. I'm always excited to jump over and sit on the porch and sit back, relax, and learn because you have to have what you need at a moment in time. And if you know anyone that is looking for that motivation and looking for that extra energy, hey, make sure you sign up on the link below. September is the month for you. And we're going to be going deep into some things that we all need to tap into. So I have my cup with my water. Are you ready? Let's go.
Yeah, I look, hey, you know what? Today is going to be a great topic for us to talk about. And the reason why I say that is because we're all entrepreneurs. We're all out here influencing people and getting our messages across. So, our conversation today is 12 ways of building the strong entrepreneur in you. And the reason why I took that topic is because it's more than just us. and the tech side of it, getting the emails or what have you. It's a process of getting started from the beginning. We need to get started. So, how do we do that? We have to be prepared ourselves. And one of the reasons why I'm saying that is because what I found out is that a lot of us entrepreneurs, especially a lot of the beginning entrepreneurs, we're struggling,
Oh,
and we're
yes.
struggling in the business for so many reasons, you know. And I'm telling you, I worked 45 years in the corporate arena, and then I retired. So I decided that I didn't want to sit at home anymore. I wanted to do something different. Okay. But I knew I needed to stay busy. I didn't want another job. Okay. But I needed to stay busy. So for 3 years, I went to classes and uh, went under different coaches in order to be the best coach that I could possibly be. I did that because I wanted to make sure that I didn't fail. What I
Mm,
understand and what I've read is it usually takes about 5 years to get a business up and off of the ground and running the way you want it to run.
so
But you
true.
can't do that working alone. So I've been just kind of looking and reading different articles and looking at different groups of entrepreneurs that are really successful in their business, trying to find out what is it that they're doing that we are not doing. And that's what I started recording. We have to, I know we've got to learn how to be the strongest that we could possibly be and not let people uh, cause us not to keep moving forward in the things that we do. So, building up the strong entrepreneur in you is about influencing others, but it's also about influencing yourself.
Self.
It's about you accomplishing specific goals and achieving the things that you desire in your own life
So
and
true.
in your business as well. So regardless of as to what other people are doing, you've got to focus on you because what works for one doesn't necessarily work for another. So one of the first things that I thought about was motivation. Okay. So, what about motivation? You know, if you're not motivated to be the best that you can be, then you won't go anywhere. Being motivated is a key factor in being successful. And one of the things that I wrote is that some of the things that keep us not focused and not going in the right direction is fear, time, and power. These
Mhm.
are there's very strong motivational things that can stump you and get you stagnated where you are. Now, here's the thing. You've got to figure out what that thing is that has you. I was talking to someone yesterday and they were kind of going through some things. So I said, okay, and they told me that they had been talking to people and they hadn't come to any conclusion or any answer. Here is what I told them. I need you to sit down and I need you to write it out. What is it that you're going through? What's happening in your life? Now, once you figure that out, then we can talk about what you need in order to get back up on your feet and get
Mhm.
moving again. So, because of that, we know that fear is something that I always say is things that's never been said,
Mhm.
things that we go to the end of the journey instead of just going through it slowly, going through the journey slowly. We rush to the end of it and we really don't know what happens in the end, but we've got our mind focused on what's going to happen, what we're going to meet when we get to the end of the journey. And sometimes the things that we think are not that great. It's not that great. But
So
when you
true.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you can just think about what is it that's stopping you? What is it that has you so fearful? Why don't you have enough time to do the thing that you desire to do? And where is your power? Now, power, that's a powerful thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I say is this: when you can take back your power, regardless of where it's at, I don't know, it could be in the atmosphere, it could be with someone, it could be with a thing, I don't know. But when you can take your own power back, you can chart your own directions, you can change things, and you can pull things around in your favor. But you've got to be able to pull your own power back. Okay. Nobody can do that for you. Okay. So if you let somebody have your power, whether it's in business, whether it's in ministry, whether it's in the spiritual arena, it doesn't make a difference. Okay. You have to have power to do what you desire to do, but also it takes power sometimes to say no. We get caught up with things, we get caught up with people, and we're always saying yes. Okay. Now, every time you ask for something, you're getting the no.
No. Right
Always,
there.
yeah, we always saying yes. Why do we always say yes to the things that we don't want any part of? What is that all about? I don't know. I don't know. But guess what? That is one of the places where you lose your power at. You got to be able to say no to some things, feel good about it, say no in love. Let it always be in love, okay? It could be a thing where is you say, you know what? At this particular time, this just doesn't work for
For
me.
me.
No,
Mhm.
I just can't do that right now. Whatever the conversation is, please take your power back. It belongs to you, and I want you to have it. Okay. Another thing is tolerance. Tolerance is the ability to respect other people's view. This is what I'm saying about entrepreneurs without
Mhm.
selling yourself out. You don't got to sell yourself out. Okay. You can literally sit and listen at someone else's view, whether you accept it in your life or not. Haven't you ever had your mom get on your case about some things?
Yes.
And you just sit there and you listen quietly. It's
Yes.
yes, it's the when you're in business, okay, you gotta be able to sit and listen to what other people say, even if that's not your ending, whatever they're talking about, okay? And then you have to understand because you're in business, you can't turn everybody off.
You sure
Okay. And
can.
what I say that is, and I'm going to get into that, and that's attitude. Okay. We're going to come back to that. You have to understand that when you're doing business, okay, as an entrepreneur, okay, you swing the doors wide open for anyone and everyone to come through. Okay. And you can't shut everybody down. Nobody says that you have to accept what everybody is saying to you, regardless of what area it may be in. But guess what? You do at least need to be able to stop long enough to hear what other people are saying. Because things matter to you, it also matters to other people as well. So, another thing that I believe is so important, and that's trust. Okay.
That's very
So,
big.
it's very big. Trust is necessary to create the right entrepreneurial environment. Okay. Consider the three sides of a triangle. And I say those three sides of a triangle is believe, like, and trust. So people need to believe in you, they need to like you, and they
There
need
you
to trust you. Okay. And it's so funny because one of the things that I tell my sons before they got married was find a woman that not only loves you, but she likes you as well. I say the relationship will last so much longer. Okay. So, your goal as an entrepreneur is to always attempt to have other individuals and businesses believe in you, trust you, and they got to be able to trust your company. So people have to be able to believe in the things that you say and the things that you do. You can't just say something and then don't fulfill whatever it is that you've already told people that you're going to do. And that happens a lot. If you say you're going to be online at a certain time or you're going to help people with something, then you have to let them know if something comes up ahead of time. I've been on the show where I've had speakers that are supposed to show up and they just didn't show up. But not only didn't they show up, they never let me know that they were not going to be there. Okay. They just didn't show up. That's not trust to me. So, guess what? I'm not calling them again.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Mhm. Mhm.
You lost your chance.
Absolutely.
Call me and say to me, hey, I'm running in a situation. Don't just leave me hanging, especially if you're expecting them to show up and you introduce them prior to them showing up and they don't show up. Oh my gosh. That's
Yeah.
one of the biggest problem that I run into people. Oh, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. And you don't show up, you don't call, and you don't, there's no reason. Mm.
Isn't that sad? That's so, so, so sad. I want to always let people know that, hey, you know what? I'm here for you. Okay. And whatever you need me to do, and I say that all the time, whatever you need me to do, let me know. Just let me know ahead of time. Don't, you might could call me the same day and I'm available, but let me know. So the next thing is let's talk about purpose, okay? And there has to be purpose not only for the business, but a purpose for you as well as an entrepreneur. So let me tell you what I wrote. The driven force behind your entrepreneurial business, you have to clearly know and understand what your intentions are and the purpose that surrounds that business that you hold so dear. In some cases, others may not fully understand the real purpose of your business. It is your job as a leader to effectively convey your company's mission and purpose to others. You need to know the purpose totally and be able to state it clearly. Wow. You need to know your purpose,
Mm-hmm.
but you also need to be able to state it and state it clearly so that other people will be able to understand it. So, how many times have we gone to tell people what our business is all about? And when we start to tell them what the business is all about, we get stumped ourselves, and we start stammering. So, write it down, read it back and forth to yourself until you get it down pat, okay? And then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, yeah, I mean, you should be able to stand in the line at the grocery store, stand in the line while you're out shopping somewhere, or if you're in a doctor's office and you start a conversation with someone, or wherever it may be, you should be able to tell someone, "You know what?" And they ask you, "What do you do?" "Well, I'm a host for, um, uh well, um, I mean, come on, we do that. We do
Yes, you
that
do.
because we haven't fully wrote our own purpose out so that we can read it. The Bible says, we're not going to church, but the Bible says, write the vision, and we're going into that next. Make it plain that he so who receives it, they can run with it. So, come on now, come on. Get it down pat. The name of your company. What's the purpose of your company? What's the mission of your company? Get it down pat. And once you get it and you memorize, I don't care, put it on sticky notes around the house, or like we do with the index cards. You write a few words on the index card, and that kind of takes you into where it is you need to go. So you need to fold them index cards up and put them in your purse, and fold them up and put them in your purse. I'm serious. Whatever it, or business cards. You could literally have business cards made, and on the back of them, put your purpose or your mission on the back. Okay. The next thing we want to talk about is vision. And that, I love that part of it. Okay. The purpose of the vision, a strong leader always has a clear vision, not only for themselves, but for the business as well, which is what the ideal future looks like to you. You must include your values. And as a good leader, what does other people see in you and what do they say about you? Do they agree with your vision, the ones that work with you? Otherwise, if they do not agree, those that are closest to you, your partners, your employees, then you have a serious problem.
Problem. Yeah.
Okay. So people that are close to you have to know what your vision is, and they have to be able to jump on board with the vision as well. That's just like at the beginning of the year, we did two workshops on visions. Okay. And here's the thing, those workshops were so that you could literally, whether you put it on a board, hung it on the wall, whether you had a journal that you put your vision in, it didn't make a difference, okay? But it's your vision. What do you see for yourself for the future? A lot of times when we put it into plain view, just like the entrepreneur puts the business into plain view for themselves, they know exactly what they're striving for and they know what they're going after. But not only that, it kind of helps them to figure out exactly who they need beside them in
Yeah.
order to do the business with. What do I need? Who do I need? Okay. And when do I need them? Okay. So as entrepreneurs, we're always talking about working by ourselves or what have you, but who have you reached out to? Who does what you do that you've reached out to and you've asked them to
Help you.
help you? And it could be just as simple as creating a title for a book, okay? And that's just talking to someone about it, okay? But it's a vision. It's a vision you have to write your own book. You know what the story is, but you haven't quite got the title right. You can talk to someone and ask them to help you. The next thing is attitude. I want to try to
Mm.
get all 12 of these, okay? Now, we may come back somewhere later on the year and elaborate just a little bit more about this, but this may seem like a small thing, but a positive attitude can make a big difference. Basically, a negative attitude does nobody any good.
Really good.
Any good at all. It doesn't even do you any good. Come on, come on,
Yeah.
come on, come
You
on.
have to be positive.
Gotta be positive. Okay. Like I'm putting together for next year a 30-day challenge called No Stinking Thinking.
Thinking.
And if you're not doing any stinking thinking, no stinking words are coming out of your mouth. I am so tired of going online to these Zoom and that everybody's just think cussing is it's just it's natural, you know. It's
Uh-huh.
not. It's not. It's not natural, okay? Or judgmental. Why are you being judgmental of other people? Who are you? Who are you to be judgmental?
Mm.
You don't have a right to judge anybody, okay? You now everybody is entitled to their own
Their
opinion.
own opinion.
Their own opinion, but I am talking about literally judging someone, okay? The way somebody walks, the way somebody talks, the way they dress, okay? Close your eyes, don't look at them, turn the other way. That's all I can say. Just do it. Seriously, you never know who may have to come to your rescue. And if you've already dogged them out with your attitude, okay, they'll be the very ones that walk past you and keep going, okay?
Mm.
Sometimes the people that you least think about are the ones that will come to your rescue. Okay, I was on in a conversation last night, listening to people talk about men and women and the things that men like about women and the things that they don't like about women. Well, to me, that's judgmental right there, right there. Okay. I don't care what you like and what you don't like. Okay. This is me. This is so you take all of me or you take none of me. Okay.
You don't
I
like what you see, close your
no,
eyes.
no, don't tell me to go to the gym because I ain't going to the gym unless that's what I choose to do. If you think I'm too big, then you need to move on and find you a skinny mate. Okay, I'm not the skinny mate for you. Okay, it's so simple. If my hair isn't long enough or it's not fixed the way you want it, then go find somebody. You don't need to send me to the beauty shop. I don't need your money. If I want to go
Mm,
to the beauty shop, I can go to the beauty shop by myself.
that's right.
I can pay for it. I can do that. Okay. I don't need you to do it. Okay. So attitude it means so much. Positive attitude. And in business, you have to keep a positive attitude. Now, I'll tell you where you may, and you still don't have to be judgmental. You can have your own opinion. There are business bullies out there. There are
Oh, I met
business
a few of
bullies.
them.
So with business bullies, okay, get your opinion across in a loving manner and then keep it moving. Keep it moving. Now, let's talk about awareness, okay? Are you aware of understanding and identifying the people that are around you and what's happening for you in that circle? Each and every individual has a core identity, and the awareness, understanding that core will improve your leadership. So, do you understand? I don't know whether you do or not. Okay. Does your business have an identity? Do you have identity? More or less
Mhm.
your brand, okay, but it identifies you, okay. I'm known as the midlife and beyond coach, okay. Well, I'm changing that. 2023, I'm
Ooh,
changing. I am becoming your spiritual visionary coach, okay.
ooh, I like it.
And the reason why is because I love listening at people. I give my opinion if people ask me for it, but I've always had a vision for my life. I've never been just satisfied just sitting doing nothing. I've had 6 different businesses. I had the advantage of selling 5 of those businesses, okay? Cuz I found out they just weren't for me, but the last one I found out that I was great at being a rehabber. So I would buy property, I would rehab it and sell it. I knew after the first property, I couldn't be no landlord. Mm-mm. If I was a
Been there,
land,
done that.
I would catch a case. Okay, so I can't be no landlord. No, okay. You telling me you can't pay me rent because you saving up for your next house? What? About this house. When you gonna pay rent here? So anyway, it is what
Ah,
it is. It is what it is. Now let's talk about determination. It is impossible to become an effective leader without failing. Get it?
mhm.
Okay. Those who are not determined will never get off the map and pull themselves up when they fail. We have to know that determination starts, but it also disappears as well. We want to always make sure that we're standing and we're not falling. So we want to be determined in everything that we do. Why? Because we want to make sure that we're getting accomplished the things that we need to get accomplished, not only for the business, but for ourselves and for our clients as well. So now let's talk about a little bit about faith. Okay. I can only say a little bit about that because I'm telling you, I could go on and on and on and on about faith. I have a program that's called Your Faith is Your fortune. I teach a course on that. And a good entrepreneur must have faith that they will succeed and not a mindset that says that they will always fail in the things that they do. But their confidence has to not only be in people, but it has to also be in themselves and around what's important to them. And it makes all the difference in the world. You have to have faith in the things that you do, and you have to have faith in the people that are around you. Okay. And how do you do that? Through conversation. I don't know if you ever had a conversation with yourself, whether you're writing it in a journal or you're just actually talking it out to yourself, whether you're doing it in a prayer, what have you. Whatever it takes, you need to do that to believe that you can do what it is you say you're going to do. Now, let's talk about inspiration. An entrepreneur is always looking for new ideas in different places. And to find them, entrepreneurs cannot be afraid to solicit new ideas from other people. That's where the listening and the talking and the conversation comes in. Entrepreneurs consistently need new ideas to improve their products and their services. And some of the best ideas are inspired by someone else. And I can
It's
tell
so true.
you that that is true.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need a push from somebody else in order to get us up and rolling. I remember when I started this journey with Porch Talk Live, that's all it was Porch Talk Live, just a talk show. But from that talk show came Porch Talk Friends and Family Reunion. That's the events that I do yearly. From that, I got the membership together. I started teaching courses, and now I have a membership from that as well. And as a pastor, I also have a ministry called Porch Talk Ministry in Motion. But I got those ideas because I talked to other people and I pulled those ideas from them. Okay. So being inspired helps you to continuously move forward. Now, let's talk about willpower. An influential entrepreneur knows how to control their emotions, to not allow others control their feelings and dictate their reactions. So willpower is just holding back. And sometimes I know we get so upset with people and the things that they do and how they treat us that guess what? We just want to launch out at them, but
Yep.
as an entrepreneur, but well, here's the thing, you could do 100 things right and everybody knows about them. Okay. And you do that wrong, one thing wrong. That's all it takes, and
Yes, ma'am.
it will take you all the way down. So
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have to have willpower. Willpower is critical for all leaders, and it's essential to thriving. Life and business are very similar things that rarely go as planned. So we have to be prepared for just about anything and everything in our lives. Okay. We don't like it, but that's just the way it is. Just when we
Yes.
yeah, we think we've got everything figured out. We're sitting on the top of the world and boom, something comes in that
And
tries to
snatch
pull us
it.
down. Yeah, absolutely. That's when willpower comes in. Call somebody. Everybody, I always say that we all should have at least two friends that we can call, okay, that we can
Yes.
talk to, regardless of whether it's a male or female, somebody that's going to give you a kick in your butt when you're not doing the right thing, okay, or you're not saying the right thing, and they're not afraid to tell you. Okay, that's the type of friend that you need to have. Okay, but you also need to make sure that that friend is a listener. They literally will listen to what it is that you have to say. And lastly, number 12, looking at the clock, we on time, we on time.
We're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good.
We're talking about patience. Patience means that no matter the challenge, an entrepreneur never gives up on their business. And the people around you, they sense that. And how do they sense that? They sense what's in you. If you sense that you're a failure, then everyone around you will sense the same thing. But if you sense that, if you can put it out there that you're a go getter, that you don't give up, when challenges come, guess what I do? I run to challenges. I don't run away from challenges. Okay. When opportunity comes, I'm always prepared so I can run to that opportunity. Okay. So patience goes hand in hand with commitment, which means that when a leader says something, they do exactly what they say. But not only do they do exactly what they say, they take actions, they set examples. When this is done, guess what? People around you, they pay attention and they respond. I'm telling you, that's just the way it is. Now, some of the things that I want you to take away from this is here, okay? Make make it time efficient entrepreneurs. Make it happen. We can make things happen, okay? Like colleagues and professional athletes have busy schedules. Training sessions need to be very efficient, staying under an hour at all times. And what I mean is we none of us really have long attention spans. So yeah, you know what? If I get an email and that email is long, I'm telling you, I am not gonna read it.
Me
I'm
too. I'm gonna go
not.
like this.
Make it short, make it simple, please, and I will read them. I'll go through them, but no sooner I flip to that one and I see I'm like, okay, I'm going to delete it. I don't care what it is. Even if I got to call you, Camille, because you sent me that long email so you can explain it to me, I ain't reading it. Okay, I'm so sorry. All right.
I agree. I agree
So
because people they do that. They put this whole book and expect you to read it. I said, if you're sending me something, make sure it's short enough, and I will make sure I read it. But if it's too long, I'm sorry, it's not gonna work for me. Yeah.
absolutely. I want to say hello to Shirley. Hello, Lawana. Bradford, thank you for dropping in. Lawana says, when we can step back and allow other people to be and focus on our lane, life then becomes all about ease and flow. Oh my God, yes,
Yes, she
yes.
is so right.
You are so right. And it's always about staying in your lane. And then she says, seek wise counsel in your friends. Yes, absolutely. I truly believe in that. Shirley Murphy says, make it short and simple. Absolutely. So I'm all about just making sure that the things that I do and the things that I say are relevant to the conversation or the person that I'm in at that particular time. But make it happen again. I say keep it safe. You want safe, low risk, non volatile conversations and interactions. Pay close attention to those around you and separate yourself from risk or fear factors. Okay. So that is, if you're in a circle of people or even on Zoom and it really gets volatile, okay, or like I don't like to be in surrounding where there's a lot of cussing going on. I just don't like it. And especially coming from women, okay, I just don't see that at all. So guess what? I alleviate that and I'm gone. The fear factor is always I want to hear more, okay. I want to hear more so I can alleviate the fear. What's going on? Okay. And in business, I think when I first got started in business, my biggest fear was always losing the money that I had by putting it into the business. Well, how's the business is going to get started? How's it going to grow? How's it going to be successful if I don't put money in? Ain't nobody else going to put money in. I have to do it myself. But I soon figured out is I didn't have enough information, and that's what happened. That's why I was so fearful. I just didn't have the information that I need. Make it happen again. Focus on mental and emotional benefits. what's in this role for me? That is always what I want to say. If I've got to do something, what's in it for me? And everybody else is saying the same thing. What will I benefit from being here? Find great support by asking others. Okay. So that's three different things. Make it happen when you're in business. When you are connecting with other people and other people want to know, they say the same identical thing. What's in it for me?
Me.
What's the benefit of me being here or doing this? Okay. And when you need help or you need to talk it out, find support. Now, a friend is a lot different from having a friend in business. You can have a personal friend and have a business friend, because when you need to talk business, you need to be connected to someone that's in business as well, or knows about or have been in business. Okay. All right. So remember this, we're coming down to the last. Okay. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to challenge yourself. No one else is going to push you. So it's up to you to do it yourself. Okay. So just like the talk show, um, even while I was going through some family difficulties, I knew I still had a show. I knew I had scheduled people to be on the show. Now I could have called them and I could have canceled, but I challenged myself to push forward and to get through it and do the Friday shows as I had said. Okay. So you do the same thing. I have two more remembers for you. Remember, as an entrepreneur, always have an eye open to see the opportunity as well as the challenges and run to them, not away from
And
them.
then,
Okay. And the last remember is, as an entrepreneur, you're going to have to put in long hours and make
mhm.
sacrifices for your business. If you don't love what you do, don't do it. I truly believe it's as simple as that. So simple. My God, so simple.
You know,
And Shirley said that. She said that earlier, okay?
make it
Make it short and
simple.
simple. And then she said, push yourself, be ready to stretch outside your comfort zone. Oh, yeah, stretch. I know sometimes I stretch. I mean, I'm getting better because I used to be up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning working on the business. But and that's because I forgot how to manage my time. Okay. But I'm back. I'm back on the wagon. Okay. So back on the wagon. No more of that craziness. Okay. So just like a regular job, okay, I've set my time up. I'm working from 11 to 5. That's it. Before uh before I started, I used to get they're like the 11 o'clock. I just keep it. I was doing things for my husband, making sure he was taken care and everything because I was his caregiver. So I would start at 11 o'clock. That would give me a chance to get everything done. And then after he passed away, I just decided that I would keep it. I had become so accustomed to that 11 o'clock that I said, I'm not going to change it. But I just changed what I do. So now I bought me an exercise bike. So in the morning time, I can get on my exercise. It's in at the foot of my bed. I can get up out of the bed, get on my exercise bike. Well, I don't do that right away. I said, I'm gonna exercise on the bike in the morning time for 30 minutes. Okay. And while I listen to something inspirational. So I'm always
Mhm.
listening to some pastor in the morning to get me started on my way before I get my studies in. Okay. And then before I go to bed at night. So I'm gonna be watching the TV for 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening time, so I can make sure that I get healthy and I stay healthy. That's what I want to do. So, yes, Shirley, that is not good. Managing everything within the working hours so you can take care of you, have enough time to sleep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I would be dragging in the morning time. Okay. But I'm going to give our fabulous Camille a chance to talk to us just for a second or two before we close everything out because it's about that time.
You know, entrepreneurship is like, for me, because I've done it for over 25 years, owning my own business and owning multi-level marketing business. It's not easy, but it can be done. But the biggest problem we have is just like you said, you have people that don't want to focus. They think it's just going to happen for them. It doesn't work that way. You have to actually say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I love what I do. The reason why I became a part of ACN 12 years ago is because of what they have in place. You know, you're going to pay a bill anyway. Why not get paid for it? Make a residual income on the bills that will never stop coming to your mailbox. But when you explain that to people and say, hey, all it takes is 20 minutes. You sit in front of your computer for 20 minutes and somebody's going to share the information. And all you have to do is say yes or no. Some people don't have 20 minutes to sit down and look at information. And not only that, they don't want to look at information. If they do look at information, they come up with all kind of excuses. Like you just said, they come up with all kind of excuse. People say, oh, it's money. Oh, it's this and that. And if you don't have money and you're complaining about not having money, don't you want to get some money? I don't get that. I don't get that. I had one person, not one, but several people shoot me messages. Hey, I need to borrow $300. Hey, I need to borrow $600. Hey, I need to pay my light and it's only 100. And I said, if there is a way I can share with you that not only going to put the same bills that you have to pay back, money back into your account, wouldn't you want to learn how? Yes. When you set up the appointment with them, they don't show up. And you want me to lend your money? No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I used to do that. I used to have people like
you used
that.
to do that. Not doing that
I
anymore.
used to do that. No, bills that you have to pay every month, I can show you how to get paid on your bills and get them for free. And not only that, get a lifetime residual income because they are lifetime residual bills.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I am
Crazy.
so with you on that. So I believe that there are so many different businesses out here that you pay a one-time fee to join, and you never
Uh-huh.
have to pay any more money to join. And then whenever the opportunity presents itself, you just tell someone, I think I knew you probably a year before I connected with you with the
Mhm.
business that you're doing, and I needed a home alarm. I never needed it before, but after my husband passed and everything, I wanted a home alarm. So guess what? I knew who to call. I called Camille and it was set up within 48 hours. I had everything that I needed in the house. Guess what? It was the best thing that I could have done, the best thing I could have done. So my thing is that, hey, look, enjoy. As an entrepreneur, like they say, there's so many things that we have to do, so many hours that we have to spend in the business. But just keep in mind one thing: if what you're doing is not working and you don't enjoy what you're doing, guess what? Then it's time to find something else to do. So that is our show for today. I want to thank you for chiming in. And remember, we're here every Friday at 12 noon Central talking about something. We're not here trying to impress, we're here trying to just share with you some of the things that we believe is important to the people that we share our time with. So we look forward to seeing you again on next Friday at 12 noon Central on Porch Talk Live Worldwide. We'll see you later. I am Dorothy Ross from Chicago, Illinois.
I am the fabulous Camille Robb from Orlando, Florida. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay absolutely fabulous. Have a blessed
Amen. Bye.